Welcome in everyone. Welcome to today's Earth sign live readings. We are looking at the week of May 16th through May 22nd of 2022, and we are going to look at Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So I want to start off right away mentioning timestamps. Guys, there's always timestamps in these live readings. So if you do come in to watch the replay, please just check the description box, scroll down to the bottom. You can click Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and it'll take you wherever it is you want to go. I do want to talk about the astrology a little bit just because the energy is very, very heavy. So again, timestamps, guys, if you're not interested. But I do say to use astrology as a tool, just like we use the tarot as a tool, right? Astrology is very much the same thing. And we're experiencing a lot of heavy energy right now because we have a lot of big planets that are making some pretty big moves, like Saturn and Jupiter. We have retrograde, like Mercury retrograde. Pluto is still also in retrograde. So most of these energies can be very emotional, very overwhelming. And I did post a video earlier today talking about specifically the Scorpio full moon, and mentioning that it's very important that you stay hydrated, rest, take care of yourself. When you're feeling the need to get some sleep, like go to sleep, get some rest. Don't be so hard on yourself around this time. The energy is overwhelming for all of us. It's not just you. Hi, Debbie. All right. So I did want to mention that Mercury retrograde, of course, is here in full power. I feel like the first Mercury retrograde wasn't so bad, right? And we thought, well, these aren't going to be too bad. But the second one, this is the second one of 2022, and it's definitely a little bit tougher than the first Mercury retrograde. Does that mean that the next one coming up after this is going to be even tougher? Not necessarily, but you'll want to kind of keep in mind Mercury retrograde is very much about unfinished business, guys. So it's very much about old things coming back around to see if you're finished with it. This can definitely be like old relationships, old exes. And yes, the Etsy store has been blowing up, and I definitely feel like Mercury retrograde has hit all of us. But I really want us to put the focus on Jupiter. Jupiter is very much expanding and bringing us good fortune. And we're definitely using that energy to talk about the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse on May 16th. So guys, this is a Facebook only event. Please check out my Facebook page if you would like to attend. This is where we do the extended reading for May 2022 twin flame current energy. 2 days left to get your spot, so make sure to check that out. All right, I think that's it. Hi, Diana. I can't think of anything else that I wanted to say. Yes, full moon, super powerful today. We are streaming this on 5/14. So yes, guys, tomorrow night is the full moon lunar eclipse. But it's right around midnight my time, while I'm in Kentucky, Central Daylight Time. So I would say like find out your location and your time zone. And you can very much, if you want to stay up that late, definitely go out and see that lunar eclipse. All right, guys, let's go ahead and timestamp. Let's do 3/22 because I seen it for Taurus. And we're going to use Queen of the Moon today just because that full moon is so powerful. Diana, let me know. Can you hear okay? Everything is looking okay. I noticed I had a little bit of a delay, a little bit of a lag in the internet, and I'm not sure why. There's not a single cloud in the sky. All right, Taurus, let's see. Queen of the Moon, what's your energy going to be as the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse comes in? So for the week of May 16th through May 22nd. Wow, we have blossoming, beautiful. We have the flower moon. This is actually came out earlier in the reading that I did for that Scorpio, for the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. So I think what's happening with the blossoming card, guys, so Taurus, most likely you've been doing some sort of work, right? And most likely you've cleared out like stagnant old energy. So for example, if Mercury retrograde did hit you, Taurus, and someone from your past came in, you're very much this new person. You're a new flower. You're not that old flower, right? So I feel like it very much was a conclusion to you. Like it was very easy for you to wrap up if that was the situation. Blossoming can also say that new opportunities are coming in for you. And guys, new opportunities do come in when you're healing, when you're opened up to new energies, when you've removed that old stagnant energy that's kept you stuck, right? The egg moon trust also comes out, and assessing. So definitely someone who's like went through a spiritual awakening. You wouldn't be here if you haven't. You have 32, 33, and 9. So the threes are definitely sticking out to me, breakdown in each one. And then we also have self-reflection on the bottom. So again, could be talking to someone on a twin journey, but self-reflection, most likely, Taurus, is what you did. Most likely you've seen something about yourself that you wanted to change, and you worked really hard to change that. And that's what brings this awakening, and that's what brings these new opportunities. All right, let's pull from the Heal Yourself reading cards. Oh, wow, Debbie, my son's birthday is on the same day. Absolutely, my middle son, a Gemini. Awesome, Diana, thank you. All right, so the Heal Yourself reading cards for Taurus. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information about what's going on. What's the challenge or obstacle for Taurus May 16th through May 22nd? So we have the home card coming out. So I do feel like it's going to have something to do with a personal relationship, someone who's very close to you, and even could be someone who lives in your home. The home card is really specific in this deck, and it talks about how she's always recreating her home because she's trying to recreate like a moment in time. So like if you're constantly catching yourself moving furniture around or changing pictures around, or maybe even like I just heard pulling back out things, pulling back out old and I also just heard, Taurus, objects hold energy. So I think that's why you're pulling it back out. It reminds you of something. And Spirit's definitely saying like that could be the challenge or obstacle, and definitely could be holding you up from some sort of new opportunity if you're still holding on to something from the past. Have faith comes out as lesson learned. And I think it's interesting because Spirit was asking you to trust. And then the dreams card comes out. I love when that card comes out because then I get to talk about my dream journals. Guys, I've published several dream journals. Please check them out. The link is in the description box. I do sell them only on Amazon. So I know you guys go looking at the Etsy shop sometimes, and I do apologize for the confusion. But those are through Amazon only. And I also have the guided dream journal that does them, like, I feel like the best, and it very much asks you specific questions, and it helps you interpret your dreams. So you could be having messages in your dreams, but Taurus, I think this is actually about you chasing your dreams, or you going after your dreams, or you actually being able to now at this point unleash your creativity. Number 31. So 35, 22, 3. Do you guys see all the threes? So Taurus, most likely you're seeing like repetitive numbers, and I feel like 3 is going to be very, very significant. The first card started out number 33. All right, so let's pull a little tarot. All right, let's see. What is the home card? What's the situation at home? So we have the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So Six of Pentacles is normally about generosity. It's normally about balancing something out. But actually, I feel like someone feels like they're being gypped. I feel like someone feels like they don't have a chance to get some sort of assistance, or they don't have a chance to balance something out. It's like someone else is grabbing it before they can get it. And then the Two of Wands comes out, and the Two of Wands does say you do have a very important decision to make, and you may have to travel somewhere. I definitely noticed, like in the card for the first time just now, that he's out in the wilderness. He's out in like untouched lands. You know what I mean? So it's definitely like going somewhere where you've never been before. So I could be talking to someone, for example, I was married to my karmic for 20 years, guys, 20 years. So definitely could be talking to someone who's going through that shift, right? Let's look at have faith. Spirit saying to like put all this energy into your faith, and have faith that Spirit is there and has your back. We have the Judgment card coming out. Beautiful. It says you've heard the calling. It definitely tells me that you're about to start following your purpose. And then we have the Emperor coming out. So strong Aries energy, Taurus, but the Emperor, and of course this could be someone around you. I feel like it would be someone who's guiding you, right? But it could also just say that like you're starting to draw power, see your own power, your own abilities from following this purpose. So, for example, when I first, again, just using myself as an example, when I first separated, actually I separated 2 times before, right? And I didn't quite make it those times. I always allowed him to come back. And then when the last time happened, I was in that emperor energy, right? I was very much where I had taken my power back and had taken control of a situation. And that definitely could be what's happening to you right here. Let's look at the dreams card. So we have the 2 of Cups coming out, and that's super weird because I want to say it came out in reverse. Happens to me all the time, guys. I swear it's just because I don't put the cards back right. But I do feel like you're dreaming about a partnership. You're wanting a soulmate. Most likely I'm talking to someone who's dealing with like a karmic situation or maybe even a twin situation. And then we have the Hermit. So the answers are within. I feel like that's been coming out for everybody. Strong Virgo energy. So it's very possible that you know someone or someone comes in, Taurus, that has this Virgo energy. But I feel like it's something that you're looking somewhere else for. And Spirit saying, like, follow you first and the rest will come. On the bottom, the Strength card. So inner conflict, inner strength. All right, so let's close it. Let's not close it out. Let's do guidance next. Guidance for Taurus. And I'm going to use the Sacred Traveler for guidance for the earth signs. So we're asking your higher self, what should you do about the situation? Where should you put your focus? So we have valiant courage. So Spirit's definitely saying you're going to have to be really courageous. But it says take action with passion. Staying focused, hold the course. Like don't lose sight of what you're wanting. And choosing your path, all is possible. And don't let someone tell you that you can't do something. I definitely just kind of picked up on that energy. I feel like you have big dreams, right? With that dreams card coming out. And it's possible that you're telling someone and Spirit is saying, like, maybe you're telling them because you want to partner with them in some way. And Spirit's saying, like, you have what you need. The answers you need are within. It could also be that you are trying to, like, manifest or bring in a soulmate, Taurus. And again, Spirit is saying, like, go within. Heal you first. All right, Taurus, let's see. Now we're going to close it out with the Moonology Oracles, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I don't actually feel like you're very emotional. I feel like you've been through the emotions. You've been through the emotions, and you worked hard to get out of them, right, Taurus? Look at that. It's time to take action. It's the new moon in Aries. Don't let pride get in your way. It's the full moon in Leo. That could definitely be pride. And take time to breathe out. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And guys, I'm just going to clean up really quickly and we will jump to Virgo. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Miss L. So I feel like when I first started reading tarot on YouTube, Taurus was struggling. Taurus was struggling with like self-confidence, was struggling to meet the right person, struggling to know what their worth is. And I will say, I feel like as I went through this last year and a half, the Taurus energy that I've been connecting with definitely has made some massive improvements, not only in like self-care and self-love, but in the self-doubt department, right? Like they've stopped doubting themselves and started being more like open to even just people giving them compliments. That's a thing for me too in Aries. I do have some Taurus in my chart, but it does seem like I'm learning to say thank you. And not that I wouldn't say thank you before, but a lot of times, like, here's a perfect example, guys. Somebody would say, I really like your hair. Well, I have that really curly, kinky Cuban, you better have some hairspray in this humidity type of hair. And so, you know, when someone says your hair is pretty or I like your curls or something like that, I would always be like, yeah, but it's such a pain. Or I'd be like, yeah, thanks, but it's so hot. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I could never just take the compliment. And I feel like Taurus has definitely been building up, working on that also. All right, guys, so almost ready. Miss Al says it's hard for her to accept compliments too. Yes, it's very much just part of our healing, Miss Al. Just a part of our healing. But I give you these examples so you can see that, like, you know, we're so very similar. You're not alone. All right, let me grab a drink just really quickly and we'll start Virgo. And yes, guys, please hit that like button for me. Like, share, all those good things. I know I forget to say sometimes. Yes, Miss L. I feel like I used to also. Miss L says I see through people that are not sincere. I feel like I used to think that everyone was not sincere. And I definitely had to learn that people express themselves differently, right? Ooh, Virgo, I just seen the expect the unexpected. All right, let's see. Let's timestamp. Let's do 1648 for Virgo. This is going to be for the week of May 16th through May 22nd. I did talk about the astrology a little bit in the intro, so if you want to go watch that part of the video, I definitely recommend it. So far, it looks like Mercury retrograde is the biggest event that's affecting everybody at the moment. But of course, we are feeling that full moon energy in Scorpio. So Virgo, this Scorpio full moon is a total lunar eclipse. You can actually go out, depending on where you're at, of course, and what time zone. You can go out and watch this lunar eclipse. And it's very much about abrupt endings, really quick, like fast starts to something. And I just seen the expect the unexpected. So I feel like whatever's going to happen to you is going to have something to do with the full moon. And Virgo, I feel like it's going to be a little bit shocking or a little bit surprising. And I just want to say, Virgo, before you get like nervous or like anticipating something difficult, I just want you to know that Jupiter in Aries is massive. I mean, I cannot stop talking about how important Jupiter in Aries is. Jupiter moved from Pisces, where we were all dreaming and thinking about big things, right? And as Jupiter moves into Aries, now we're taking action towards those big things. And Jupiter is a planet of good luck and good fortune. So it's like it bends, it gives easier for you. So I do feel like that's also going to have something to do with your week, Virgo. All right, so we're using Queen of the Moon for the energy. So let's see, what is the energy for Virgo, May 16th through May 22nd? Virgos are in August. August 21st through September 22nd, if I'm looking at my chart right. All right, so let's see, May 16th through May 22nd for Virgo. We have abundance, the hunter moon. Abundance says you have everything you need. I always notice right away that, like, this isn't like gold overflowing. It's not like there's all these material items. In fact, there's very few material items. But she's covered in furs and she's surrounded by fruits and animals. And it's just like, it just talks about how have faith that what you need will be covered. I just heard I know this can be a little controversy, but a lot of times I do read the Bible, guys. I know like that's weird for some people, but I do still believe in certain parts of certain religions, lots of parts of lots of religions actually. But I like to see how they all go towards love, right? But Virgo, what I'm kind of getting is there's this verse that I was actually talking to someone else about. I can't remember who I was talking to about it. It was either today or yesterday, so it wasn't even that long ago. But it's a verse and it talks about like, if God's going to feed the birds, then why do you think that God wouldn't feed you, right? Like we have to have faith that we're not going to go without something, that God's just not going to just leave us. Spirit's not just going to abandon you. So I do kind of have that feeling a little bit like you don't feel like you have everything you need. On the bottom, we have the snow moon, which is the purity card. And the purity card talks about like having a clean slate, giving yourself a clean slate. And then we have the dark moon, the void. And then the darkness is on the bottom. So Virgo, I feel like I'm talking to someone who's super emotional with this full moon. You're wanting something and you feel like you don't have enough something. And Spirit's saying like, purity can be like about forgiveness. Virgo, this could be about forgiving yourself, definitely. But I feel like something's happened to you with these two darker cards. I feel like it's possible you're hurt, like your feelings are hurt. Someone could have hurt your feelings. Someone could have said something to you. Someone could have told you you weren't enough, definitely. And Virgo, I feel like Spirit, that's so funny because there is a moonology oracle that I believe is the full moon in Virgo, and it says you are enough. So super funny, but not funny that someone told you that, but just so I remembered. Virgo, you are enough. But I do feel like someone's hurt you in some way, and you're kind of in this little bit of a lower vibrational energy. Number one is like a pause, reset, really think things through before you start taking action. And I just want to say the darkness moon, I always see the one rabbit on the one side. And it just looks odd, right? Like it's not balanced. I feel like you thought someone was going to go down this road with you, this path with you. And now you're scared because you're finding yourself like having to do something on your own. All right, Virgo. So let's do the Heal Yourself reading cards. Let's see, what is the challenge or obstacle for Virgo May 16th through May 22nd. So we have help from above, and that's coming out as the challenge or obstacle. So Virgo, what I'm doing is I'm picking up on your energy, right? I'm connecting with your energy. So when the abundance card came out and I realized that you felt like you weren't enough, or like Spirit didn't have your back, or you couldn't count on Spirit for something you needed, I hit the spot, right? Like, what do they say? Hit the nail on the head. Because look what happened. What happens is the challenge or obstacle is help from above. So you feel like Spirit has just abandoned you. You feel like you're not receiving any assistance, like something good's not coming. You're probably asking me like, Rosa, why do you keep talking about Jupiter? Where's my good luck? Where's my good fortune? I feel like everyone feels energy at different times, but I do feel like there's something about knowing that you have everything you need before whatever it is comes in. And I think whatever it is not a clean slate, like you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you do, Virgo, but it's more like a clean slate, a new path, like the number one card, like we're starting over, right? Entrapment comes out as lesson learned, and entrapment does talk about like being manipulated or controlled. This could actually be happening right now, or this could be what you already know that can help you with this challenge or obstacle. I think this is actually what's happening right now. And the reason I say that is because 33 sexual arts is on the bottom. And normally 33 is my favorite number. So normally Virgo 33 is my favorite card in any Oracle deck. But actually what's happening here is the sexual arts card talks about in the book, it talks about like how secure are you with yourself? Like how do you feel about yourself? Are you confident in yourself? Are you attracted to your partner? Do you think your partner is attracted to you? You could be healing from something like that. But remember earlier I said I picked up with those cards that someone was mean to you, Virgo, or said something that hurt your feelings in some way. Absolutely. All right, so let's pull some tarot, and let's actually pull from the Triple Goddess Tarot this time. I just seen the Chariot. The Chariot, strong Cancer energy, your ride or die, partner in crime. All right, let's look at help from above. Tell me, why do you feel like Spirit isn't helping you? So, wow. All right, so we have the teacher card coming out. So not true, my bad. It's called the Mother card, and it's actually the Strength card. But again, it's Triple Goddess Tarot, so instead of the Strength card, they have it called the Mother. And the Mother card, of course, can speak about unconditional love. You could be a mother, Virgo. This could have something to do with family and children. But look at this. I just want to point out, look how her arms are stretched out over the animal, and the animal's laying in front of her. It looks like a wolf, and it does look like it's injured in some way. So it looks like she's healing something in some way. And that's, again, interesting because I just remembered, it's coming to me. Hold on. I made a Facebook post the other day, and it said something like the best gift that we could give our children is like a healed parent, right? Or a parent that focuses on their healing. So I'm kind of picking up that type of energy. We have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, again, fighting for something, but help from above, competition. I feel like you have competition and you're worried about it. You're praying, you're asking Spirit to help you be enough of something or for something. And right away, I'm picking up, Virgo, you are enough. Someone around you is controlling you, manipulating you in some way. And most likely they're doing that by breaking down your confidence. Seven of Pentacles comes out and it says plant seeds, wait for a time of harvest. Knight of Wands comes out. Knight of Wands here lately has been about reckless energy. So I do feel like something is happening right now. I do feel like Spirit's saying you need to be patient about something or handle something like in a calmer manner. And I do feel like things just seem really, maybe just reckless at the moment. Let's look at sexual arts. Why is sexual arts in your outcome? So the Seven of Cups comes out, and I feel like the Spirit's saying, like, don't ever let anyone tell you that you have no options. Virgo, I was with my karmic for 20 years, and for 20 years, I heard that I would be alone. I would never be able to do it on my own. Nobody would ever want me. I heard all of those things over and over and over, and to the point that I actually believed them and had to heal that type of mentality, right? And I feel like that's kind of what you're hearing, like in Spirit saying, like, you have options, you have choices. She's actually at a window shop, like looking in to trying to choose. And then the Moon card comes out. I do feel like the Scorpio full moon is going to be super impactful. It's very possible that you close something out. But it's also about illusions, because look how she looks old and withered. She looks old and withered in the mirror, but outside she has, like, her hair looks thin here and her hair is full here. It's totally fine. I feel like someone's calling you old or telling you you can't do something or you're not good enough. And Virgo, you're more than good enough. Look at that. Knight of Swords is on the bottom. Knight of Swords is what I call like my clue card for like breaking free. It's like where you tell someone, Virgo, hey, you're free to go do whatever you want to do, and I'm free to go do whatever I want to do. All right, so now let's pull some guidance for Virgo. And again, we're using Denise Lynn, Sacred Traveler. So we're asking Virgo, your higher self, for guidance for this situation. Transformation, beautiful. A fresh new way of living emerges. And I did get that with that purity card. Remember, I said it might not just be about forgiveness. It might be like a whole brand new start. Uncovering treasure. Look at that. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. So you're learning that you are worthy. You're learning not to believe whoever this person is. Ooh. Okay, so I was going to say you're learning to believe that whoever this person is, that they're not telling you the truth. And Virgo, I just heard that some of you, this may just be for a small amount of you, it's actually you, Virgo. It's you telling yourself. It's you seeing yourself in the mirror this way, but this is the true self out here. It's an illusion. You have some sort of illusion that you can't do something or you're not good enough. And that's just going to be for a few of you. The rest of you, I do feel like there's someone in your energy that's very much telling you you can't do something. Overcoming obstacles, you can overcome anything. Spirit saying you can do this. And look at this. Remember Virgo who thought they weren't being helped and Spirit wasn't helping them, or Spirit had abandoned them. Look at the bottom of the deck. Protected by angels. You are cherished by angels. All right, Virgo, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. And this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you are very emotional this week. I do feel like this full moon total lunar eclipse is definitely going to be very transformational for you. Woohoo! Let's take them. So don't let pride get in your way. It's the full moon in Leo. A personal issue reaches a resolution. It's the full moon in Cancer. And oh, yes, thank you, Spirit. You are good enough. It's the full moon in Virgo. I love when that happens. All right, Virgo, that's it. I'm going to leave it there. You are good enough. I promise you. I hope this reading was helpful. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And guys, I'm just going to clean up really quickly. And we have Capricorn last. What do you guys think about that Virgo reading? Virgo needs a little boost in the self-confidence area for sure. So we have Capricorn last. We're at 31 minutes. So I feel like we're doing okay on time. I'm so glad you could join us, Debbie. Debbie is an old friend of mine. Mercury retrograde, right? Who do we have? We had Jennifer yesterday. And today we have Debbie with us. And Debbie is an old friend of mine that I went to college with back when I was trying to go to college the second time after my kids were grown. And that was a struggle, let me tell you. So yes, thank you for coming in. All right, guys, so almost done cleaning up from Virgo. I just seen that expect the unexpected card again. All right, I'm just going to grab a drink just really quickly. I think you're awesome. All right. Let's timestamp Capricorn. Let's do 3310 for Capricorn. So Capricorn, this is going to be for the week of May 16th through May 22nd of 2022. I did talk about the astrology in the intro. I do recommend watching that. It seems like Mercury retrograde and the Scorpio full moon total lunar eclipse is definitely what's affecting the earth signs. So I am using Queen of the Moon, Capricorn. I feel like this is the perfect time to pull the moon cards out. Oh, that's so weird. I totally... No, I guess I'm going to put it back. All right. I just seen the wolf moon in reverse. So the wolf moon is that card that says, which wolf are you going to feed, the good or the bad? All right, so let's get back to it. Energy of the week for May 16th through May 22nd for Capricorn. We have the masculine, the lunar god. So tell me that this I'm sorry, I keep saying solar. It's totally a lunar eclipse is not going to affect you. But Capricorn, the masculine, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. I talk about that on my channel often. I always say the masculine energy is that protect and provide energy. I say, like, for example, like that's the lock your doors at night, feed your family, go to the doctor. Actually, go to the doctor is probably feminine energy. And then feminine energy is like more nurturing, caretaking type of energy, right? So I do feel like some sort of balance is being brought to your energies. We have the action card. That definitely could be why you're taking some sort of action. And look at that self-reflection coming out. So self-reflection tells me, one, I could be talking to someone on a twin journey, but I could be talking to someone that seen something about themselves they wanted to change, and they took action to change that situation. Absolutely. All right, so let's pull from the Heal Yourself reading cards. And let's see, what is the challenge or obstacle for Capricorn in this situation? So say what you mean is coming out. So Capricorn, I do feel like it's very possible that you're kind of hiding something. Like you could be definitely, like masculine energy is more, how do I say this without stepping on any toes? Again, guys, we all have masculine and feminine energy, but masculine energy is a little bit more aggressive, right? Sometimes it's a little bit more angry, right? And I think that could definitely be what you're balancing out. See what you mean coming out in the challenges or obstacles is kind of telling me that you need to say something. You want to clear the air about something. Maybe you want to tell someone what you're expecting from them. Like maybe you're wanting to set boundaries with someone. Maybe you're wanting to tell them, hey, don't treat me this way, or I need you to treat me this way. You see what I'm trying to say? But you're not saying something, you're holding it in. The sadness card comes out, and the sadness card does talk about like longing for something, missing something. Definitely could be like an inner conflict. And I do want to say this is supposed to be lesson learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle. So Capricorn, it's very possible this has happened to you before. And when you withdrew and kept that information back and weren't like willing to share how you feel is what I think it is, with someone, it definitely caused a sadness, right? And it's like you already know this is going to happen, so you need to speak your truth in some way. And then we have the soulmate card coming out. Beautiful. I love seeing that. Okay, so soulmate card comes out as the outcome. And Capricorn, again, this is the Heal Yourself reading cards. I do believe there's 3 different types of relationships. I do believe in twin flames. I do believe in soulmates. And I do believe in karmic relationships. Of course, there's only a soulmate card in here. Is it possible that this has something to do with a soulmate? Absolutely. Absolutely, it could. And what I say about a soulmate is the difference between a soulmate and any other relationship is a soulmate is someone who matches your efforts. They meet you equally. They want to work on things equally. It's equal effort. So if you are struggling with something like that, it's very possible that that is a soulmate. And if that's the case, then speak your truth, because this person is not going to lash out at you, Capricorn. This person is going to want you to be honest and open. Again, they match your effort. And Phoenix Rising on the bottom kind of tells me that, like, maybe this happened to you previously and now that's what's changing. Maybe this new relationship, you're learning to speak your truth and now you're rising from the ashes. Absolutely. All right, let's pull some tarot and let's see if that is what's going on. I do feel like I'm talking to a Capricorn that's like fearful to talk to their significant other or say something to their significant other. Let's see, what is say what you mean? And for some of you, I just heard this could be someone maybe wanting to say something to you, Capricorn. And 3 of Pentacles comes out. 3 of Pentacles is teamwork. So again, you either want to say something to someone that's in your environment where you feel like they're not working with you in some way, or again, it's possible that this is an energy around you and someone says they want to work with you. Look at that. The Knight of Swords comes out. That's what I call wishy-washy a little bit, right? Say what you mean. So the 3 of Pentacles is teamwork, and it says that People want to work with you. They respect your ideas. You want to work with people that you respect their ideas. But the Knight of Swords comes out, and it does say that you're courageous enough to go to it's communication. You're speaking in some way, but it's about freedom, clarity, new understanding. Like you finally get something, right? But again, that Knight of Swords is very much like my clue card for breaking free from something. So it's like teamwork, breaking away, teamwork, working together, running away. You see what I'm saying? A little bit of a wishy-washy energy there. Let's look at sadness. Sadness is in lesson learned. I do feel like the situation has happened to you before, Capricorn. Look at that, the Knight of Pentacles. So again, lots of Knights messages, but it's very much about courage. I'm definitely sensing the courage from the Knights. Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. So it tells me that you've been dealing with something for a long time. And of course, earth sign, you could be dealing with another earth sign, Capricorn, but I think it's just saying that it's you. Eight of Pentacles tells me that you've been trying to work on this situation ever since the last time this happened. So here's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe you don't set boundaries. Maybe you're afraid to set boundaries. Maybe you're worried, Capricorn, that someone's going to get upset that you have boundaries. If that's the situation, Capricorn, one, that's not a soulmate, because again, soulmate's going to want to match effort. But anyone who loves you is going to respect your boundaries and want you to have boundaries, because when we have boundaries, it shows that we believe in our own self-worth, right? So the soulmate card comes out, and we have the Fool, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. So the Fool is take a leap of faith. And the Two of Pentacles, I feel like it's very possible that it could say stretched resources, or you feel like you're stretched in too many directions. But Minnow Pond taught me that the Two of Pentacles can also say that you're not doing enough of something. Maybe you need to do a little bit more. And most likely what the little bit more is that leap of faith. Most likely you need to see that whatever this new relationship, if this is coming in with this full moon, or if this is something that you're already in, is not the same as the old relationships. All right, Strength again on the bottom. All right, let's do guidance. And we are doing the Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler. So Capricorn, we're asking your higher self for guidance in this situation. We have staying focused again. Hold the course. I feel like that card came out for all three earth signs. Like, stay focused. Don't drop the ball. It's very much the Two of Pentacles can sometimes say too that things are getting rocky or things are getting shaky. I feel like you're on the right path, Capricorn. So Spirit's definitely saying, like, stay dedicated, stay on your path. Joy and delight. It says open your heart to joy and first light. I don't pull this card very often. Beginning a new cycle. I feel like that's what's happening. You're going to start something new with a new person, and most likely what it is you're going to start having boundaries. It's like you finally realize that you're worthy, Capricorn, and that people should treat you a certain way. And then overcoming obstacles is on the bottom. Again, I feel like that came out several times for the earth signs. Sometimes I get to talking so fast, it just all blurs together. See? Hi, Rachel. All right, let's see. Let's close it out for Capricorn. Let's use the Moonology Oracles. Capricorn, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you are emotional this week, but I do also sense this rising from the ashes. You are very close to achieving your goal. Absolutely. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Love it. And it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. I believe that came out for Taurus, if I remember correctly. So if you have Taurus or someone around you has Taurus in a major aspect, sun, moon, rising, Mars, Venus, I definitely say watch that part of the video also. All right, Capricorn, nothing will come of the situation is on the bottom. You're overthinking something. Don't worry so much. All right, I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That is the earth signs for May 16th through May 22nd. Thank you so much for coming in here and keeping me company. Planting mums. Oh, moms. Oh, Lord. I've never been I knew I was going to do that. Very good at picking out plants. When I worked at Lowe's, um, I was very much the water girl, you know what I mean? Until they needed help, like loading something, of course. But I was very much learned how to take care of plants for probably the first time in my whole life. And I was 40 years old. So I'm just saying. But I never was very good at picking them out. I would always get like people would come in and I noticed that they would get plants off the clearance rack. And then guys, they would like bring them back to life. And I just thought that was the coolest thing. So I would get my plants and I would get them off the clearance rack and I would come home and well, I just killed them and it didn't work out that way. um, I did get better over time and even got to where I could keep them alive. So that is pretty significant for me. But Junior picked out the big house plant that we have now. It sits in our living room and I just want to say, when he picked it out, it was just this little thing and it was very much like, I don't know, we picked it because it was cute and it looked like it needed some food and water, you know what I'm trying to say? So we brought it home and we fed and watered it. And now like Miss Tina had to replant it in another pot because it's just huge. I just seen that expect the unexpected again. So yeah, this full moon is something else. I feel like I've seen this card every single time I shuffled. Oh, it was nice seeing you too, Debbie. All right, guys. So this is where I will offer free reading. So if there's anyone watching, if you have a question, if you would just like to get some guidance, now would definitely be the time. I do have a few more minutes before we close out. So yes, I'm super interested to see who's in here and what are you looking for? Oh, guys, I want to mention, don't forget the Facebook event. The Facebook event is going to be on the 16th. So Sunday night, I think I said Saturday night, like probably several times, but it's Sunday night, guys. So if you do want to watch the Scorpio full moon eclipse, you can just look at your time zone and where you're located, and you should be able to go out. From my time zone here in Kentucky, it's around midnight for us, so I'm definitely going to try to check that out. But yes, I am doing the May 2022 extended reading for the twin flame current energy on May 16th. We are doing it at 6 p.m. that night. So yes, come check it out. If you haven't followed my Facebook page, please do so. And I will be offering free individual twin flame current energy readings at the end of that collective reading. So yes, guys, please come check it out. I understand, Debbie. Absolutely. And really, honestly, I feel like the astrology is very much pointing us that way, right? Like the more we follow our purpose, the more changes that we see. And sometimes they can be kind of scary, right? They don't always look so positive at first. It's kind of like those tower moments. When they happen, we think it's something awful or something difficult, and actually it's something that we normally needed. Oh, I just realized, Junior, Junior messaged me. Oh, the neighbor messaged me. They're gonna turn the sprinkler on. Oh, it must be super hot out there. So I'm in my igloo. I swear the air is blasting. I have the fans on to circulate. Excuse me. Sorry. But yeah, so I have it super cold in here. I had like my big comfy sweater on right before we did the live. I went out with Miss Tina a little bit earlier for a little bit on the back porch, and yeah, it was getting warm pretty quick. I feel like Kentucky it's gonna definitely be a hot one this year for sure, for sure. All right, guys, I don't see any Facebook, so I'm just going to jump over to Facebook just really quickly, make sure everything's okay and I'm not missing anything. But yes, guys, if anybody is wanting a read, please let me know. And I really can't think of anything else that I need to talk about. Oh, me too, Sandra, me too. I went from always working like physical labor jobs, housekeeping. I started waiting tables. I did housekeeping. I worked at the marinas. I worked at Lowe's. Just a lot of physical labor, and to just sit here at this desk. Now, mind you, I'm running my own business, so it's super freaking amazing. But I'm just saying, like, yeah. The pants do get tighter. The good thing is it's summertime and it's 300 billion degrees here in Kentucky, so I'm bound to just sweat it off. Oh, yes. Oh, I can only imagine. That's why I had to start doing the yoga, Sandra. I had to start stretching. I felt like all my joints were getting stiff. I know that also comes, with just, I'm getting old. I get it. I know. I'll tell you what though, that yoga is no joke. Like I made fun of it for a little while. It was, something that was like recommended to me, and I was like, totally talk smack about it. And then I started doing it, and the lady said she said something to me about she was gonna have me show me how to take my belly button to meet my spine or something like that. And I was like, yeah, this lady's gonna kill us. But yeah, it's tough, but it's good for you. Yeah, but I'm totally hiding, guys. Totally hiding inside. Don't even want to go out there. I can't even imagine. I don't know. Miss Tina loves it. She'll go out and tan and she'll do some flower work and, work with her garden and stuff. And then she'll go in and cool off. And then she goes back out. And I'm just like, no, I'm staying in the AC. I don't want no part of it. And it's not that I don't like the heat. I would love the heat. It's just the humidity. The humidity is fierce. Miss L says she's feeding two birds with one seed. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I don't see anyone needing anything. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to work on the Etsy readings. I'm actually finished in the Etsy shop. So I think there was only one of you left that had Etsy readings. So you know who you are. And I do have all three. I love her. She got 3 orders. But I do have all 3 of those done. So I will get those sent out to you after the live. And then don't forget, guys, water signs tomorrow, 2 p.m. Water signs I feel like are going to be it's a full moon, guys. It's a Scorpio full moon. Water signs already an emotional sign. And I don't want to say like emotional, like you're crying. Emotions can be different kinds of emotion. Like you can have a lot of passion. It could be a lot of, like drive towards something. But I am kind of picking up a little bit of like overly emotional, heavy energy with that Scorpio full moon. So yeah, that's going to be pretty interesting. Pretty weird. We kept seeing the unexpected. So that is going to be tomorrow at 2 p.m. And then again, guys, please don't forget, come see me on that Facebook Live. We just got monetized on Facebook. It's amazing. They send out these little star things that we get to get, and it's super cool. Thank you, by the way, Sandra. Thank you, Diana. I think those were the 2 that I got. And then, of course, my honey sent me some. But yes, thank you guys so much for participating. It was super cool. I went back and watched it, and Junior showed me like where the little stars went across the screen. I was like, that is super cool. Yes, and so I'm so excited. Just one to get a monetization. I've been struggling with YouTube for a minute. I definitely got super close, and it's like YouTube put the brakes on, and it's okay. I'll be patient. It's fine. But I'm so grateful for Facebook. It'll definitely help us keep going, and make our videos and our live streams a lot better. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. So please come over and check out our live event. We're going to do it tomorrow at 6 p.m. at Central Daylight Time. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. Thank you so much for coming in, everyone. I appreciate you guys all so much. Miss L, I love you. I miss you all the time. I hope you all are having a great day. Don't be scared of the Scorpio full moon, everyone. Use the energy. Use the energy. It can make you more powerful. Work with the energy. Don't work against it. As always, I'm always sending all of you guys abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys.